All right, today we will be walking a house that the sheriff said there was fentanyl residue all over the place. This is a house we're doing a remodel for an investor from New York. Now, when we're not buying, we will do remodels for out-of-state investors and sort of kind of hold their hand on some deals while we're taking a break from buying for cash flow reasons. And with that, this deal, it's taken 8 months for us to be able to get access to it because there was a title dispute because the people who were squatting in there believed that they had obtained ownership since they were squatting in it for so long. Basically, the owner inherited it, and they lived in Texas, and they had no idea really what to do with it for all those years. And in that time, some people moved in and thought that the property had become theirs because they paid the property taxes on it, were paying the utilities. And so after the investor closed on it with the heir to the property, we went to go then evict these people, and they proceeded to fight us in court saying that they were the rightful owners. It was a drawn out process, but luckily we won about a month ago, and we just got the execution by the judge last week to actually remove the people. And when they actually were removed, the sheriff told us that there was fentanyl residue all over the place. So we're on the way now to take a first look at this property. Pretty crazy stuff. This is the type of situation you come across when you're getting amazing deals, discounted off-market deals. This is par for the course. And this investor, this is his third or fourth property, and he's been great as far as being patient with the whole process. For a new investor, a situation like this would be terrifying, but he's trusted us with it so far, and we like doing these projects because our team still gets to get reps of doing remodels, and it keeps them busy even when we're not buying. Now, we will stop buying if we get a little tight on cash. Real estate's expensive, and even with refinancing, you can get spread really thin. So we're taking a pause as far as being really aggressive scaling our portfolio. We're keeping about 2 remodels going at all times. Right now we have 2, and then after these we'll do 2 or 3 of our own projects. But in the meantime, we really love being able to do remodels for out-of-state investors. I'm about 12 minutes away. I'm going to meet Antonio, my business partner, and Mr. Sean Flick, the investor. See you guys in a sec. Here we are pulling up. Let's see what's going on. This is the house.
Hold on.
This is the investor,
Yeah.
Mr. Sean.
My mic isn't connected. Hold on.
No, this is the investor, Mr. Sean Flick.
Sean, nice to meet you.
How much did you pay for this place?
I got it back in the end of March last year for $15,000. $15,000.
And why did it take you so long to get into it?
I went through probate adverse possession. Took me about a year. We just got the final sale February 12th last month.
And sheriff was out here yesterday and kicked the people out. Let's see what's going on the inside. I already explained the context of it. We don't need to explain much more.
You got it, buddy. You know how to open the door, right?
Yeah, I do.
Need a little help?
It's open. Just fit in.
It's not open. Look. Come in.
We're going in.
We're gonna show you what a Fent house looks like in.
Bunch of 82 inches up there now.
Wait, which house is the Fent?
Oh, this smells like chemicals, dude.
It's over here. This is the Fent room over here.
Which one is it? Dude, this whole place is infested.
Right here.
Oh my
You
god.
got some substances right here.
This is terrible.
I guess Madison.
Fent? That's the Fent?
You gotta get closer to the mic.
Yeah, here's they got some substances on the floor here, and I guess Madison brought over like a paperwork, and they burnt it with like cigarettes. But they had 2 kids here too. They had 2 kids here.
Oh, they had 2 kids living in here?
They had 2 kids. Look right here. Look, you got a little playroom.
Dude, look at the.
It's crazy,
Dude,
right?
This is crazy. And there's Fent in here?
The room,
The other room?
but pretty much all over.
The kids? Damn. And this was
Nice tiling over
that
here.
guy's girlfriend, basically?
Yeah. So actually, I guess they found. I guess when the sheriff pulled up here yesterday, the girlfriend actually ran across the street into one of the properties. But look, they left the fridge here, which is nice.
Look at the backside though.
Let's open it up.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna make the whole place stink. I mean, this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, we've seen way worse.
They had a big ass rat trap. That's crazy.
Yeah, we saw that too.
I mean, this is not as bad as I was expecting.
And
Like
guess what this house will appraise for after it's all remodeled?
140,
130.
130, 140.
We have a house, two houses down, and it appraised for 150.
Damn, what's this on the roof? Looks like.
Mold? I don't know.
No, what is that?
Don't know. I don't even know. But this is disgusting here. Let's
Just smells like cigs. It's really not that bad. But they
As
had
far as the
actually,
flooring was actually nice.
Look,
you're gonna
up
probably.
here, they're stripping stuff from the ceiling.
What were they doing?
It's from the backyard too. We're gonna find some interesting stuff in the backyard. Let's come up and walk around the backside this way. This way.
So, all right, like, what's the scope of work we're doing in here? Like, let's talk about that first.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you stand in here a bit longer.
Yeah, this is gonna be a complete full remodel. So when our GM comes down, she'll let us know exactly. But just from the looks of it, all new flooring. This is all gonna have to get gutted out, removed.
New flooring, so probably like
Bathroom tiling.
I'd say about 1,500 in material for the vinyl flooring.
More.
15 to 18. Sedalia was 1,800.
Yeah, 1,500.
Sedalia was 1,800. So in here, I'd expect about 1,500. I mean, this is gonna need Kills paint and primer. That'll seal away any Fent residue. Period.
Yeah.
Like I'll make the Fent safe. Are we keeping this popcorn ceiling?
No, definitely not.
Getting rid of this. All right, that's pretty easy. But then you got the new flooring, you got the paint. There's gonna be a lot of little fixes.
Full gut rehab.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it a gut because you don't have to just get rid of any sheetrock or drywall. It's literally just gonna be Kills paint and primer, flooring. I mean, stuff like this you gotta get fixed.
It's the basic stuff. So we're gonna
Basics, yeah.
Flooring,
Trim.
baseboards. That's baseboard.
Baseboard, and then there's no tree. Yeah, it's baseboard.
Ceiling will paint. Walls we paint. The rooms, flooring, paint.
They converted their garage into a.
Yeah. Now
They converted the garage into a room though. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if you. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because.
The crazy part is too. They had kids in here. They had a middle schooler in here and a kindergartner in here.
Yeah, so one of the first, our guys are going to have to be careful trashing this out. Like, our guys are going to need gloves and masks when they start touching all this because they could get the Fent residue on their hands and they could get real sick. So,
Be careful where you're walking. I don't know if there's a needle.
yeah, so they're going to, all right, so with a house like this, the first thing we're going to do is trash it out, just get a blank slate. All this stuff is going to be gone. I'd say probably about one dumpster worth of stuff. It's not too bad. Then after that, any rotted flooring or parts of the house that actually need to be removed, that'll get taken care of. And then after that, we're not even gonna bother cleaning it, obviously. We'll start the demo process, ripping up the flooring and the walls. It looks like we don't have to do any demo there. And so then we'll just Kills paint and primer. And then we do the Kills paint and primer before we do the flooring. And then the flooring will get done. This is nice tile. That's gonna stay there. So then after we have the flooring and paint, kind of along this, at the same time, we'll be doing any electrical and plumbing upgrades and checks. First, we gotta get a camera in the lines, make sure they're all right. Then if electrical, we're just gonna be going, you open up the breaker, you go breaker by breaker, making sure everything's working. And then appliances, that'll be last. Kitchen, I'm assuming we will probably just sand and paint those cabinets. It looks like it's got a bad rodent problem, so we are gonna bomb this place after.
Remember how you said that they usually steal like the water heaters to try to sell stuff? And then they stole that, or?
Let's see if they stole the water heater. You want to bring the camera over here, Antonio? Oh, that's all right, but it's no big deal. They probably need to be replaced anyways.
Yeah.
So these crackheads took the water heater because there's.
Probably to sell it for some
money.
money.
But they're dumbasses because they left a good amount of brass and copper. Like that's what you want. Like you probably get more for the brass and copper than their old water heater. And so this was going to need to be replaced anyways. Water heater, $1,200 to $1,600. Yeah, some funky stuff in here. Definitely not up to code. This won't pass. This would not pass. So this right here, this would not pass the Section 8 inspection because it's not GFCI and it's by water. So if it's any electrical outlets near water, you need the GFCI plug for like safety. So this would not pass Section 8, and we're gonna want to get this place Section 8 for Sean here. And
It's crazy how these people live in here like this, man.
Drugs.
Like, how they live. This isn't like they just moved out literally 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday
crazy.
morning. Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning they moved out. There were kids living in here. And
Should we check the backyard out?
Yeah, let's go to the backyard.
I wonder if. But anyways, that's the general steps we're gonna be taking. Trash out, okay, get a blank slate, see what we're really working with, then check in essential systems while we're doing the demo, and it's just paint, flooring. Oh yeah, this out here.
Let's let Sean Flick talk a little bit. This is
Yeah.
his house too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their bike too. I think Madison said they could keep the bike.
Yeah. So what are we doing here with this? Did you talk to Madison about anything?
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing we did for Taft Ave. We're gonna get a new, pretty much.
Oh, this is just a
garage door and just paint it over.
Yeah.
And this thing is gonna be gone.
Yeah, I don't like converted garages, but for Section 8 it actually might benefit you.
There's already like that, yeah.
Yeah, for Section 8 it might actually, help you a bit more.
Commercial
But,
in there or something.
yeah. I mean,
Overall,
roof
the
looks
house
all right.
It has good bones.
The foundation. I was very impressed though. The foundation.
Foundation and roof looks all right.
$15,000 especially.
How's that roof looking? How much did you buy this house for?
15,000. That's what it gets you.
Let's see what this roof looks like. That
Show
roof's
the
doing good.
neighborhood. Show the neighborhood.
All right, this neighborhood. Look, so it's not. It's like, look, it's a little big.
Look, if you look down there, that's the house that we own.
The,
The neighborhood's all right.
Yeah, we own a house down there. Yeah, as
Somehow-
a suburban
somehow
with
the
an
neighborhood
off-color
of those
car door. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look, did this come with it? Oh my.
Got some wood in the backyard over here. Empty gasoline tank.
What do we work? Yeah, I mean, all right. Let's. Foundation looks fine. That side that comes from.
Siding right here.
So you look at this going on right here. That's because they don't have proper gutters. So when it rains and it splashes up, it's been rotting all that. And one thing that Antonio and I learned probably about a year into investing, I didn't know this, but like if you don't upkeep your gutters, it actually can contribute to foundation issues. I never knew that.
We had that issue on our house on 6th Street.
Yeah, so if you don't upkeep your gutters, making sure drainage is running right, you're gonna screw up your foundation. Another big thing that. All right, so guys, Nick and Leonard's place, they ran into a lot of problems because of the permitting stuff, having to get the city involved. So it added like an extra $5,000 and an extra 5 weeks. But that, how Patrick always asked us to send him a picture of the meter, is because if they take the meter, then your entire remodel, you're gonna need the city breathing down your neck, because to get the meter put back on, you have to get a bunch of permits to do the remodel, and it just slows everything down and makes it more expensive. But the meter's on, you don't got to worry about it. You can do so much. It's good.
It's just crazy how much of a process this was. Literally I remember the end of March of last year, and it was going back and forth, getting phone calls, asking where the money is from the other person who owned the property. Yeah, crazy.
Mr. Saul. I'll say his first name. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
from I was also getting calls from.
The seller. Yeah, the
Iris
seller.
and-
Yeah, the mother, the daughter of the mother who owned this place, who was out of state, and the daughter had no idea what was going on.
It also
And-
just took a while because during the process, the defendant who
Yeah.
lived in here pretty much had so much time to respond. So anywhere from
Yeah.
30 to 45 days. So I think I filed with an attorney
Yeah.
in September, beginning of September, and then it's just a going back and forth process.
How much did you end up having to pay the attorney?
$2,500.
2,500, 15. Wait, yeah. So
Yeah, all in
15,000, 2,500.
yeah.
But it was like an 8-month process. But you didn't have to pay the holding
shouldn't-
fees.
It shouldn't have even taken that long, because originally when the title work was done, this was done at a completely different title company, and they said it was clear to close. They missed out the complete transaction of this has to go through probate. That's why it took 8 months.
Yeah.
But if the title company did the correct due diligence, it wouldn't have taken 8 months, and it wouldn't have taken Sean to pay that money, because that would have got factored into the closing costs. But he had to pay that money out of pocket, since the title company made a huge error.
And what's even crazier is that your title insurance originally did not want
Yeah.
to defend the title. So after he had closed and actually had secured title insurance,
And he spent the money.
spent the money on
It was just sitting in an escrow account for over a year.
Yeah,
It
so
was pretty frustrating. So I tried seeing if I could
getting
get
the
out of
money.
the deal.
But I'm
and
glad
everything
we
worked out.
didn't. Yeah, because
Worked out
we were just
perfectly.
gonna have him just get his money back and just forget about it. But it only took $2,500 worth of attorney fees to get it back to him. And the title insurance company was like, they weren't even gonna fight it, and it was pretty easy to fight. Let's check out the rest of this.
Not much. Dude, this is honestly a really good. This house is really good.
Yeah, look at the roof. The roof looks good.
It does look
I would say.
I think we might have to replace it, but.
The roof looks. No, the roof is fine, dude.
know,
Look at it.
bro.
Look at that. That roof is fine.
Let's over to the right.
All right.
I guess I stole the trash can too. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
At 15K, bro.
Yeah, they got a little garden over here. It looks like.
God, there. Oh, what are they growing? A little bit of cabbage?
Let's see.
See what they're growing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of. No way. That's not even a garden. Those are just weeds. Are those? Hey, comment what that is.
To be honest, I couldn't even tell you.
Comment what that is.
Dude, I see. There's literally spoons in every single.
There's spoons everywhere.
This is crazy.
Every 10 feet you walk, there's a
Spoons.
spoon.
You know, to all the people saying that the Burr method doesn't work in 2026, it doesn't work if you're buying retail. These are the deals that work for the Burr method. So buying the messy situations, like the Burr method works if you're always buying at a discount. Oh, another spoon. Another spoon. The messier the situation, typically the better the deal. And
Some roller skates.
you know, there's a price to everything, and the headaches and craziness of this deal is why it's at such a discount. And to all the investors that are wondering, hey, how do I get discounted deals? But then in the same phrase, complain about how messy certain deals are. Like you pick one or the other. If you want discounted deals, you gotta be willing to buy stuff like this and deal with the drama of stuff like this. If you don't have the stomach for that, you gotta accept either just being okay paying retail, having more of your money tied up on the refinance, like left in the deal. Like Sean here, when he goes to refinance, like it'd be extremely unlikely for him to not pull out more than he put in. Now, if you're paying retail and you're not getting problems like these, you need to be okay with having $10,000, $20,000 left in the deal. If that's how you're going about it, Burr investing doesn't work for you. But if you're gonna be going after deals like this, it works all day, regardless of interest rates, regardless of rent rates, appreciation, what have you. If you're buying at literally 20% market value, it's idiot proof. Like you can't screw it up. And the Burr method works for these deals.
Let's go over the numbers of what Sean. Let's go over the exact purchase price, the exact remodel, and then the exact cash out refinance and the appraisal.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we can stand in the shade.
purchase price $15,000. I did have to pay for an attorney, which was $2,500. So all in like 17 and a half.
17 and a half, yeah.
And
right
then
about.
you know, with the rough estimate, I'm thinking $25,000 to $30,000 in
On the-
rehab.
Yeah, that's
Let's do
safe.
$30,000.
$30,000, yeah. So what's that? 37.
Yeah. 30, 45,
47.
47,000.
Yeah.
50,000.
$50,000 all in.
Yeah, yeah.
50K
But
all in appraisal
it's gonna
value.
appraise probably. I'm thinking minimum 130.
Yes.
Yeah, because ours appraised 145. It's a little bit bigger.
150.
Yeah.
150. I mean, even if this place appraises at 100, you're getting all your
Regardless
cash
of my
out.
money
Yeah.
back, 79%.
And most people,
And at 75%, Sean, you're pulling out
Yeah,
97,500. So
97,000.
there at close, or when he does the cash out refinance, he's making $50,000 extra that he didn't have before because of the Burr method.
and it's not taxable too, because it's technically debt.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I'll see a lot of people say like that only works if you're getting great deals. But like Burr investing works even if you're leaving
A little bit.
10%. Like David Green, he would always say like even if you get 90% of your cash out, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
But like if you're dealing with these kind of problems, you know, it'd be unreasonable not to expect to get rewarded for it. It's generally like anytime you see unreasonable looking numbers, like crazy spread on the back end or refinance
the
or
houses
cash,
you're dealing with.
this is the stuff you're dealing with. And
Exactly.
But it's worth it if you're
And
able
it's-
to make a
I'm still
spread
able to pull all my money
like
out.
like
Still
this.
cash flow and buy into
And
another deal, which is where else can you find that? This
the
market, you know?
the funny part is this is actually like a huge step up on the stuff that Antonio and I started with. So like we were buying even lower quality housing than this
And the
and
stuff-
worse areas.
And the stuff that we originally bought, the first houses, it's hard to get our cash out of it because
Yeah.
they're not even worth $100,000.
Yeah, and so this is actually up because I mean like yeah, this place looks rough and there's a few rough houses on this block, but if you look at this house right here, like that is
It's a nice house.
it's a nice looking house. Like that right there, I guarantee
it up.
like a decent family lives there,
Turn the
etc.
lights off?
Yeah, we definitely want to turn everything off. What we learned, Antonio and I, from our first deals is that you want to buy rough houses. You want to buy rough houses, but specifically the roughest house in the area. So not necessarily in the best area, but like you want to buy houses that are below the average of the area, not a exceptional house for the area. So this, because that's where you get your value at. Because if you look at, there's a few houses on this block that are much nicer than this, and this is by far probably the worst house on the block. So your value add is guaranteed. Whereas Antonio and I, our first deals, we would be buying the worst houses in the worst area that were on par with the quality of the rest of the houses in the area. So we could even, when we were value adding, it was, you know, it was
minimal.
Yeah, it was a lost effort. And so with this, it's in a C or D area, but there are enough nice houses that if this becomes one of those nice houses, it'll be valued like those nice houses, and your cash is safe getting out of it. Your investment is safe, your cash is safe, so on and so forth.
All right, we're all good.
What next? We gotta talk to Madison, get everything going for property management.
Yeah. I don't know, thinking what, like 6 to 8 weeks?
6 to 8 weeks, probably. Yeah.
That's maybe probably, hopefully I have tenants in by July.
Tenants in there by July.
Yeah.
What are we in right now? March,
April, May, June.
May, June.
Yeah, just to be safe. Just to be safe, though.
Tenants in by July. Yeah. I say that's a pretty safe estimate. Yeah, and it's not like you don't have a mortgage on it right
Nothing.
now. So that's why a lot of people, investors that are like really nervous about investing.
Let's ask Sean too what he thinks on that. So
yeah,
Sean didn't get any loans on the houses he bought previously or this one. So let's see the difference of what he thinks of getting a loan or just going all in on cash, taking a hit
financing
for a
up
year.
front or financing on the back
Exactly.
end. Yeah.
So Sean, give your thoughts on getting a loan up front first or refining on the back end. What do you think?
I think
is
definitely
better?
should refine the back end. It really all depends on how you want to finance your property. If you want to split with a friend, I just think buying them out in cash is better because you can refine the back end and pull more money out.
And do you feel you're less stressed by having your money invested right now, or would you be more stressed if you had a loan and had to make those payments every
No,
month?
definitely having a loan. I think it's definitely better buying outright.
Because like
cash.
your first deal had some issues with collections and stuff, and so we've
I didn't
noticed
have to
like
rely on I didn't have to, because I don't have to front money myself.
exactly.
Situation, so.
Well, like we found this last week on the live. There's an investor. He has like 200 grand saved up, and he's nervous to even put $50,000 into a house because he's like, from his perspective, more cash invested in the asset is more risky. When that's not the case, because if Sean didn't own this place outright in cash, we said what, June, July until there's a tenant in there.
That's 4
all
months.
That's 4 months of holding costs plus 4 months of mortgage payments he would have to be paying.
Exactly.
Whereas he bought it in cash, he could just sit on it and forget about it. And he bought it at such a discount, he could sit on it and sell it for a profit.
Yeah.
And so it's actually less risky and less stressful to buy your first deal 100% in cash.
It's crazy.
It's counterintuitive.
Yeah. As is, he could sell it right now and make a profit the way this house is sitting. If he had a loan or whatever it was,
He could lose it.
He could probably lose it.
If he's not making those payments. And so it's...
And there's fees, there's a bunch of fees that come with it.
Imagine I bought the house, whatever, in March with the loan. I would have had a
Those-
year.
a
That
year
would have been a year
payments,
missed payments. I would have rather
And plus, your first deal, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and if you're making those mistakes while having to pay the bank, you're gonna be so much more stressed. And so it's counterintuitive, but put more of your own cash into your first few deals.
First deal should always be bought in
Yeah,
cash.
you'll sleep
No
so much
mortgage,
better
no-
at night, and then you don't need to worry about the debt until after it's already remodeled and nice and occupied. I can't stress that enough.
So this is real estate investing.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
therefore
you have to
investing,
put your cash in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I don't have anything else.
That's really good.
Here.
Really good stuff.
Let me see if I
I think
can.
this house is gonna be great.
Now we're heading to the office. Forgive my broken sunglasses. I sat on them. Check this out. We'll show you guys our office. We have our title company there, and we are leasing out the offices, and we also lease to a bail bondsman. It was our first commercial deal, and it's in a really great spot in our market right outside the courthouse. So we're gonna head over there now. Antonio's got to make some calls. Sean, he's down from New York, so he's just gonna be tagging along with us. And we'll give you guys a tour of the office. I'll show you what we did to it, how we purchased it, and how much money it makes us right now. We'll also talk about how we got it at such a great price, how we got such a great discount.